Hey guys, welcome. Emo here. Okay, so, um, what are we going to do today? Let me just. Right, the event. So I waited for about a day to pass because it seems like this would be, easy to do. Oh, wait. My achievement needs to be on a certain level? That's a problem. Oh wait, let me check my achievements level. I may need some help. I'm going to be in trouble, I think. Oh, it's at least level 6, so it should be that was a middle over there, right?
혼나여라. 아?
이격체
All right. I got a lot of talent points. That's okay. Um, I want shout. I thought there were treasure hoarders over there, so there were also the millilith. A new look.
여기 있는 물자들은 조심히 다뤄야 해.
Oh, there's so many of them. Hello, Hosseini. You're here. Of course we're here. Yep, we're here to help. I was just checking the Persina spike. I must say that Lewa's miners are made of stern stuff. Just 2 of them were enough to transfer the spike here. But since the spike has some very fine moving parts, I need to check if it has been affected while in transit. In theory, though, everything should be fine. Of course, to Hosseini, it's always in theory of everything. And we're the guinea pigs to test those theories out. That's what you said the last time, too, and you nearly got Paimon and Traveler into deep trouble. Well, I did also say that there is a difference between theory and reality. However, I made sure to check everything before you came. Everything has been prepared, and once initialized and in operation, the spike will not need any initial element energy input to maintain its charging state. Wait, it doesn't need any initial energy? It will just keep charging? Yes, before I had to adapt to Inazuma's environment, and so I modified it, such that it could only charge and operate through the use of Electro. However, that is not the original operating mode of the Persina Spike. Originally, it was intended to function in this sort of environment. In fact, this dark mud is its source of power. Its power source. The mud provides power to the spike? That's right, and that's why the spike is perfectly suited to solving this issue. If you consider it, this dark mud issue we're having in the chasm has both symptom and source, both of which must be resolved. Of this, the source is the ley lines? Exactly. As such, we must nip the problem in the bud by sealing the openings in the ley lines through which the dark mud is spewing out. Of course, the sealing of the ley lines will not completely solve the problem of the dark mud that has already come out. However, the Persina spike has the ability to absorb the energy within the dark mud and decrease its power as a contaminant. This is what we call fixing the symptoms. This way, the dark mud that has already reached the surface will serve as a power source of the Persina spike, and as the spike continues operation, it will close the ley lines from which the mud is spewing forth. As for those monsters who have been affected by mud due to long-term exposure, they will lose the enhancements they get from it and be weakened.
Ooh, that's 3 birds with 1 stone. You know what? The per se spike you see
is better than Paimon thought. It's called Persina Spike. Persina's brilliance truly is such that one might almost believe that the spike was specifically made to solve problems such as these. If that guess of mine is true, then this whole process of solving the dark mud problem could serve as valuable experimental data in the future. Who knows, this research might even allow me to discover some hitherto unknown principles behind how Persina could affect the ley lines using certain devices. This subject has great value, honestly. If I could win the Academia's Kavikavu's prize with this, that would be wonderful. Kavikavu's prize? This is a prize that the Academia gives out especially to young researchers. Every year, the sages will go over the research reports sent in and cast votes to select the winner. The criteria for winning are that the subject must be groundbreaking, creative, and that the person sending the report must have great potential and be under 40 years of age. Oh, I'm sorry, that was... my mic was on mute again. Where was I? All those who have won the Kavikavu's prize while under the age of 40 would go on to win great renown in the Academia. But, you know, it is said that in Sumeru, they were trying to keep everything secret, like what really happened in history and everything a secret, so they would like turn the lies into like the saying goes, burying the truth with lies and the lies becoming the truth. That was a theory that surfaced up because there were a lot of researchers that were spread around. And it is said that the ones whose research are very much accurate in history are like being ignored, or they're like losing funds or something like that. Just Hosseini actually is a prime example of it. Remember how he keeps on going back because he doesn't have any more funds and materials or those. That sounds awesome. Well, let's start the spike up right now. Let's hope it solves our problem. Although I think that even though this would be groundbreaking, this Persina spike, it probably, the Academia would probably bury it underground the research underground. That said, please take note, traveler, that while the Persina spike is a very impressive piece of equipment, it is also quite intricate and fragile. The source of those theories is actually Cat Blue Island. Those are YouTubers who dig deep in the lore, and it's very quite interesting, their content. If it is hit while operating, or if it is submerged by dark mud which can cause fouling, the spike will turn off automatically to prevent any further damage. As such, please beware of the mud and of monsters while you operate the device. Oh no. This is an additional game mechanics. But wait a minute. I need... Wait, what's going on? Is it just me, or is it like...
고용 간파.
Oh no.
Huh?
이게 하늘의 이치다. 아녀간성.
가자. 바람의 신. 우리 이
Oh! Wait, I think I got stuck. No.
날 방해하지 마. 지루해. 아녀간성.
도망칠 수 없다. 번개는 영원히 빛나리.
Oh no. No! Oh no.
경첩도 없이 하늘의 이치가 진군한다. 사라져라. 여기다. 무능하군. 여기다.
These mutts are so annoying.
고용 간파.
All right. This is much more harder than I thought. Especially with the mud just showing up and my adjuvant losing light.
도망칠 수 없다.
The effects are better than I thought. We've recorded all the phenomenon we've seen and the data we've collected. And most importantly, the dark mud was completely cleared. It's just that,
Huh? Why do you look so unhappy? Is it a bad thing that the mining complex is all clean?
Let me think. Well, when Kadiv and I analyzed the situation previously, we believed that the opening in the ley lines through which the dark mud came should be here. I don't think that such an opening would have been this easy to clear out, so the true entry point must be elsewhere. And in this case, the affected areas also include the frontline mines. Exactly. This means that the point through which the dark mud is flowing in is in the tunnels. Such areas will be far more narrow, allowing for a greater buildup of the mud and making it easier for monsters to swarm in, thus worsening our problem.
Well, I suppose I could understand
Why the source of the mud would be further in the tunnels, because it's exactly where we see most of the mud. So it's the mud spillage is probably much more concentrated deeper in there. Still, I have full faith in the Persina's spike. It is, after all, Persina's great creation. Just let me do a bit of maintenance work on it first. I'll call the miners who've agreed to move the spike into the tunnels over. Okay. Okay, so I guess that's it. Wait till the next day. We got this one. Shall we wait for the next day? It's a little bit short, so let's yeah, let's tomorrow. I should have just put it on the sunrise. Okay. Moving locations. It's a little bit crazy. There we go. Oh. So these are the guys? You're just in time, traveler. We were just discussing how to move the Persina spike in. I must say, however, that the situation is far more serious than we anticipated. Oh, this is bad. There's too much dark mud here, and it's crawling with monsters attracted by the mud. We can't move the spike in. We can't find any path forward at all. We're still a long way off from the mining tunnels. Come on, we've got to try again. If it still doesn't work out, let's go back out there and grab a few more buddies to help out. I mean, am I not too the mining superstar? I can carve through a mountain with but a few swings of my pickaxe. These monsters are no match for me. Let's get moving. But well, it's not a good idea to move forward because, you know, like who was that adventurer again? Zhao. I have forgotten her name now. Anyways, the adventurer here at the chasm. Remember that how she was so heavily affected by the mud? Yeah, I don't think it's a good idea to go further in if there are a lot of mud. Bah, keep on picking. We'll see how much redder your face can get from all that coughing. Nonsense, right. they're exactly showing symptoms of being affected already. We can't proceed any further in. Long-term exposure to this mud will have severe consequences. The large number of monsters make things even more dangerous. But we all saw it, didn't we? We put the machine in the mining complex and it was cleaned up just like that. If we could just get rid of all this mud sooner. This isn't the time to be prizing speedy solutions. Whether it be in experiments or in problem solving, proceeding without preparation and proper examination is too rash. One mistake could cost lives. Your own life is of utmost importance. This is one of the basic axioms of the Academia's lab manual. As a researcher from the Academia, I cannot simply stand by and allow such foolhardiness. But if we stop, who's going to do something about all this mud? That would be us, my good man. If it continues to attract these monsters, it wouldn't matter if we brought another 20 people. We couldn't make any headway. Let me think. If this really is unworkable, we could activate the spike once more over here first. Here? That's right, I give the Dark Mud emissions a once-over, and though they are faster than how they were the day before in the mining complex, this is not yet the heart of the problem, so the purification rate should be quicker than the rate at which the Dark Mud can flow out. Those monsters in the chasm were attracted by the Dark Mud. I suspect that they must be affected by its energies. So setting the spike up here and decreasing the mud's influence in the vicinity should also be of help to you, traveler. You're talking to me, but you're looking at the wrong person, Hosseini. If we clear the mud out, the monsters should stop congregating. Once that's happened, we can try moving the spike further in. Then let's do this. You two head back to camp and rest first. We'll have need of you later. Come on, I don't need rest yet. We just... It's not time for the mining superstar to lay his pickaxe down just yet. If it's clear monsters, I can help out too. Quit the tough guy act already. I've seen this pattern of yours before. Another stubborn one. Oh yes, I remembered her name now. It's Zhao Qing, I think. Yeah, this is Traveler we're talking about. Where he gets to fixing things, there's little people like you and I have to fear. We'll leave the Dark Mud in this area to you, Traveler. Leave it to me. Just relax. Ah yes, Traveler. This entire area is covered in mud. The situation's far worse than I thought. There are also a lot of monsters nearby. Stay on your toes. I'll take care of myself. No, I mean, stay on your toes regarding the Persina spike. And here, I thought you were worried about me, Hosseini. Wow, double standards, really. I have full confidence in your abilities, but less so in the awesome yet fragile spike. Oh. Well, I suppose I can take back my words. Please make sure the spike makes it through unscathed. I'm not sure about that. I just hope that there is
What?
at least there is a near light source now. As you defeat opponents within timely, the Persina spike in operation will release shockwaves at intervals that will deal damage to opponents they hit and dispel the buffs that those opponents possessed. The arena will constantly brim over with dark mud. Once this mud covers unleashing shockwaves, use blooming light to destroy the oozing concretions to maintain the spike's operation that may continue to aid you.
지루해. 하늘은 만물을 움직인다.
승부 다음에 이름
비명을 지르거라. 무능하군. 여기다.
Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh no! No, come on, come on, come on. I need light.
소용없어. 아니야, 이게 하늘의 이치.
사람아, 대답해줘. 지금 정렬의 시간.
Someone is healing them. Where is that? Oh no! Come on. Where's the other person? Oh, why you?
아니야, 지루해.
No, no, no. Oh no, it's not them. No! I need light, I need light, I need light, I need light. Stop that.
만물을 움직인다. 나아가면서
고용 간파. 바람의 신.
사라져라. 여기다. 무능하군.
Alright. Is it just me or am I experiencing lagging again? I didn't manage to use Raiden's ult. I have a full chakra. My, as I should have expected of you, I suppose. Now the dark mud and monsters are gone, with minimal damage to the Persina spike. I am most glad that you were the one kid I've got to help us out. If it were anyone else, I doubt they could have solved this issue quite so handily. Well, I am pretty good at what I do. Indeed, that is plain to see. The two miners, Tu and Hao, have headed back to rest. Looks like it'll be difficult to move the spike back right away. But clearing the mud out as we go isn't a good idea either. The closer we get to the area venting the mud, the more intense the rate at which it will just keep flowing out. We have to stop this problem directly at its source. Looks like we need another solution. Okay, so I suppose that's the end for this one.
도망칠 수 없다.
Oh, god. Treasure quarters in here.
어디 한번 해보자고.
Come here, come here. Let's do.
번개는 영원히 빛나리.
Yeah, I don't want to waste her chakra, her build up chakra.
단지 찰나의 꿈일 뿐이다.
Oh no. Wait, if I remember correctly. I'm also trying to fix Zhongli's artifact. No. Not this one. Just continue using the 4-piece millilith. Or maybe it's a good idea. I need that Gale damage too. Crit, please. Crit. Come on, crit. Oh. Not yet. Crit, crit. No! That hurts. I need HP for this one. It hurts.
할 일도 없이 괜히 벼루만 쳐다보고 있네.
What's he doing over there?
이게 하늘의 이치다.
찡벌의 빛.
I remember seeing this in the Upside Down City. Right, anyways. That's over. So I guess there's only 2 remaining. And I'll leave that for another day. So that I could at least do this in one day, so the content will be much more longer. Yeah, so I guess that's it for today's video then. I'll see you guys in the next one.